today I'll be demonstrating on how to bowl a strike from the fundamentals of bowling onwards. One of the first fundamentals of bowling is choosing a ball. So the two ball options you have is choosing a house ball, which I don't have, so I'm going to post a photo of it up here, or two, a personal ball, which are these two of my own. So the differences of ball joints you're going to have is you're going to have a house ball conventional grip, which is just no inserts, or you're going to have a fingertip grip where it has inserts. The difference between the two balls is a fingertip grip is going to have more ability to hook the ball onwards out of lane, while this is going to have the less hooking potential. For both house balls and personal balls, you have the selection to choose from a 6 pound all the way up to 16 pounds. I throw 16 pounds, that's the most comfortable for me. You need to choose which ball is most comfortable for you. Don't do something that's too heavy for you, and don't do something you're just chucking on the lane because it's too light, it's easy to throw. So personal balls range from anywhere from $40 all the way up to $240, just depending on what type of ball you want for what function of the lanes. And fingertip grips are meant for one joint. So for example, say I was gonna put my finger in my ball, it's just gonna go to the first joint. And for a conventional grip, since this one doesn't have grips at all, I can put it down to 2 joints like this. Along with choosing the proper equipment, you have to choose a ball that fits your span. So for me personally, this is a comfortable span with me. I've tried balls before that have the spans that go all the way down here, which is too much for me and it hurts, so I'm not going to use a ball like that. So if this is comfortable for you, then use it. If this is comfortable for you, then go ahead and get that too. And for those who are not aware of what a span is from your middle finger and your ring finger to your thumb, and just the measurement between the two proximities. The next step of choosing your proper equipment is choosing bowling shoes. Some may choose to use house shoes. I use bowling shoes that are meant for bowling specifically for an individual person. While these may look like regular shoes, they are not. I chose to buy my own personal shoes since I bowl so often. While these may look like regular shoes on the bottom, they are not like house shoes because you can change the soles interchangeably depending on what you need it for. So for my right foot, which is my stopping foot, since I'm right-handed, this will allow me to stop faster, and I can change these so it will help me stop even more faster or even slower. Along with this, on my left foot is my sliding foot since I'm right-handed. It will allow me to slide less or more depending on what bottom of the sole I'll change. Here is an interchangeable heel and sole setup guide by Dexter Bowling, just demonstrating on when and where and how you should use these heels and soles properly for the most benefits. Now that I've spoken to you all about choosing the proper bowling equipment for each individual bowler, now I'm going to begin speaking to you all about where to begin on the lanes. To begin, you start with the approach. So for me personally, I stand over here, approach with the right gutter, down the 10 arrow. Now I'm going to demonstrate my approach. First of all, I'm going to stay on the 10 arrow, which is right here with my right foot. Then I get my bowling position like this. I'm going to left arm out and my right arm just tight as I can to the hip. Now I'm going to begin approaching with my 4 steps. Now it's time to throw a different couple practice out with different lines. Alright, now we're going to talk about the different bowling pockets. For the right-handed bowler, we're going to bowl between the first bowling pin, which is right here, and the third bowling pin. If you hit between these 2 pins, it's pretty much guaranteed a strike. For the left-handed bowler, you're going to shoot between the 1 pin and the 2 pin. And if you shoot between those 2 pins, you're pretty much guaranteed a strike. And for being a pick-up bowler where I just averaged 150 to going to be a competitive bowler where I now average of 228, to increase my strike count, I focus on lane persistency, focusing on shooting the same line, having the same ball motion, and having the same stance and release every constant time I go up to approach that lane. And the final thing to increase your strike chance is ball maintenance. For me, for my ball maintenance, I use power wash. And this is the explanation of what the power wash does, as supported by Powerhouse Bowling.